Hi there, welcome to Good Sith Keeping. I'm excited to finally show you all of the things that I ordered from Black Friday. I don't think that haul videos are going to be a regular part of my channel, but this was one that I was pretty excited about because I ordered a lot of nail polish on Black Friday and I finally have it all to show off now. I'll go through each package separately. The first one is going to be the Color Street nail polish strips along with some nail tape. And that was a free gift for buying 3 and getting 2 free, which was an exciting deal. And the next package will be from Live Love Polish. I've never used this brand before, so what you see in this video will be my first time trying the brand. I ordered 3 polishes that caught my eye, and one of the polishes is a magnetic polish, so that came with a free magnet. I've never used magnetic polish before, so I'm excited to try it out. And the third box, which is very beat up, is from Holo. I ordered 2 colors that I didn't already have in my collection, along with the super glossy taco top coat. So let's breeze through these Color Street strips. I'm not going to take them out of the packaging, but I'll just show them so that you can see the different colors and sparkles. This first one is Sahara Jewel, which is kind of a brownish, bronzy, sparkly color. It looks like it'll be a great neutral for me. Next is Glitter Sweet, and this one is a clear overlay with silver glitter specks. It's such a pretty, subtle, cute little glitter. I thought it would be really nice to put over a solid color just to spice it up a little bit. This purple sparkle color is called Living the Gleam. And this was the Black Friday special release, and it is so sparkly and so pretty. It's probably the one I'm most excited to try out. The next solid color is called Would You Rather. That's W-O-O-D. And it is a deep forest green with maybe a bluish hue to it. I don't always get solid colors from Color Street, but I thought that the Would You Rather and this pink Himalayan Salt would look really good for cutting up and using on accent nails. And finally, this is Capitol Hill. This is a gray base with pink and rose gold flecks all over it. It's so unique looking. I'm really looking forward to trying it out, and I think I'm going to try mixing it up with that pink Himalayan salt too. I did not forget about the nail striping tape. We are going to try this out towards the end of the video after we do the swatching of the rest of the nail polishes. The first brand that I'm going to swatch will be Live Love Polish. Since I've never tried this brand before, I bought 3 different types of polish to test them each out. This first one is Paradox. It looks to be a solid, mauve-y, kind of dusty purple color. There's no glitter, no sparkle, so it will be a really good base that I can kind of play up and do different things with. This next color is called Raven, and according to the website, this one dries in a matte finish. But in the bottle, it is super sparkly, and it's a beautiful purple color, kind of a royal purple, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what this looks like once you apply it and it dries matte. This third polish is called Anachronic, and I don't even know how to describe it. It has glitter flecks, it has duochrome, and this is the one that's supposed to be the magnetic polish. So since I've never used a magnetic polish before, I'm super curious to see what results we can get. Let's get started with Paradox, the really pretty dusty mauve shade. Now, one thing I noticed with all 3 of the bottles is that this cap comes right off. So it's almost like a false cap to blend in with the square shape of the bottle, but it snaps right back on for appearance, and then you pop it back off, and this is the top that you use to actually unscrew the bottle. You can see immediately that this is a pretty sheer application. This would definitely require 2 or 3 coats to get that truly opaque look to it. And I'm certainly not complaining about that. It's just something worth noting if you wanted a quick manicure. I don't think that you would get that with this color. I kind of globbed on the second coat just to get that more opaque look to it, and it looks just like in the bottle. It's a very pretty color. So next we will try Raven, which is that purple sparkly color that dries with a matte finish. I've never tried a polish like this before. Normally I would apply a glitter type polish and then put a matte top coat over that. So I'm excited to see how this one dries, if you see the effect right away or what that looks like. You can see that, again, this is a pretty sheer first coat, but it looks like when you apply it, it self-levels really nicely and it starts drying very quickly. You can see it turning matte right before your eyes, and I don't even have this sped up in any way. So I would say with a single pretty light coat, it will dry to a matte finish in about 10 to 15 seconds. I don't think that means that it's dry enough for you to go digging around in your purse or anything like that, but you can see the finish very quickly. So here I am applying a second pretty thick coat. I was really just trying to hurry up and get to the end results. And while it's still wet, look at all that sparkle. You can see all the different little bits of micro sparkle in there, and it did not dry nearly as fast. So I had to time lapse forward a little bit so you could see the dried finish, and it is very matte and kind of metallic looking. So this was a really cool experiment, and I can't wait to wear this on my nails. But wait, there's more. I also wanted to see if you could bring back that sparkly effect, that kind of wet look that it has. So I'm going to apply some super glossy taco, which was also one of my new top coats, just on a corner of this test nail. And this is what it looks like once it dries. You have that beautiful matte part of the nail and then a super shiny tip, and you can see all that micro glitter. It's just a beautiful combination. So I highly recommend this to anybody that loves a nice plum purple color like this. So far, I am super impressed with Live Love Polish. So let's try the grand finale, the magnetic duochrome glitter polish called Anachronic. I mean, what color is this even? It's kind of burgundy, there's green, there's gold, there's purple. It's all here. And the first coat is very sheer, but not streaky. I mean, hardly any streaks at all. And from what I read, you're supposed to apply this first coat, and then when you do the second coat is when you do the magnet. Apparently all the little magnetic particles require kind of that heavier application to work. So here we go with a heavy second coat, and I think the polish still has to be wet for the magnet to work. So I tried the smaller sort of round tip first, and you can see it's changing colors right before your eyes. It's kind of a darker purple on the side that I'm holding the magnet, and I wasn't really sure how long you have to leave it there for, but you could tell that as I moved it around, you could see the colors were sort of shifting around as well. And this is the result. It is gorgeous. I can't even believe what I'm seeing with the different shifts and the glitter and everything just on one nail. It's incredible. So I am really, really impressed. I was so excited. I just wanted to keep doing more and more. So I also swatched the Anachronic over white and black. This is with the black, and I only did one coat, but I did it really thick. So I did not do the too thin coats, and you can see that with this one, instead of looking purple where the magnet was, it is black. It's like the color underneath, but you can still see all of that glitter. It's just so cool. And here they are side by side. So the one on the right is with no base color, and the one on the left is with the black base coat. It's hard to believe that this is even the same polish. So I wanted to try it over a white base coat to see what else we could get out of this polish. And I tried to do the same thing as the black, where I just applied a single heavy coat, but it didn't really have the same kind of effect. It's pretty, and I would still wear this, but it's not as, I guess, deep or variable as the other two were. So I went ahead and I applied a second coat just to test it out after this. This is the 3 kind of side by side, and I just wasn't as happy with this top one. So here's where I applied the coat again and then tried the magnet again. I think this one came out a lot better, and it's interesting to me that even with 2 heavy coats over a white base, you can tell that this is still a very distinctively different color from the original with no color base and the black. You get 3 extremely different nails, and it's so cool. Have I said how cool this is? It's so cool. Honestly, I could just play with this all day long, but that might make a boring video. So let's move on to the Holo taco. I'm only really going to show you the 2 colors that I have here. The solar unicorn skin, which is this kind of peachy color. Maybe it kind of shifts to like a green pearl color. I have seen some different pictures of this being used as a top coat over other colors, and I'm excited to try it. The other one is called Midnight Spark, and this has been out for a while. For some reason, I just hadn't added it to my collection. Maybe it was sold out for a period of time, but it is a darker blue compared to like Frost Light and some of the other colors that Holo Taco has. This one has so much glitter. So that's going to be a fun one to really show off in the swatching. I don't have the best lighting set up, so it can be harder to see all of that holo in my lighting, but I'll try and get the best shots that I can. This is a brand that I am very familiar with, and so this formula is pretty typical for the brand. The first coat is fairly sheer, and then it takes a second coat to really get an opaque look to it. It dries kind of matte, but not like that raven color that we were looking at earlier. These polishes really benefit from having that glossy top coat over them so that you can really see all of the different holo and glitter effects. And similarly, I have tried one of the other unicorn skins from Holo Taco, but I wasn't sure that I was going to like this one. Peachy, orangey colors are not normally my thing, but you can see how see-through it really is. So this really is a topper. And if you apply a second coat, I bet you could probably do stamping art over this with maybe a white, and it would have a really cool effect. It's a pretty color. I guess I just wasn't super impressed as is. However, when you apply it over black, what the heck? Look how beautiful this is. It's like fire, like lava on top of black. It's nuts. I was not expecting this to be so pretty. And then I tried it over the white, and it didn't have that same impact. So it looks like with these, putting it over a darker color is really where you get the biggest bang. And I happen to have this red laying around, and this is absolutely my favorite. Maybe not of the whole video, but my favorite using the unicorn skin. It is so pretty and so deep, and it only took one coat to get this effect. How gorgeous is this? My mind is blown. So here are all 4 bases with the solar unicorn skin, and it just completely changes the effect of your base. So 10 out of 10 from me. I love it. With that, I was on a roll, so I just wanted to keep going. So I had this Emma lavender type color from before and wanted to try it with Paradox. I thought they looked pretty neat together, but wouldn't they be even better with a third color? And so I wanted to try Raven with these two colors and have this kind of purple monochrome moment. My natural nails are rarely long enough for me to try any sort of creative nail art like this with the color blocking technique. So it was a fun experiment for me to use my sample nails to do the color blocking and also use the nail striping tape. I love that you can watch Raven dry down to that matte finish right before your eyes. I'm not even speeding this up. I'm just applying the tape and you can see that Raven is a nice flat finish. However, as I'm kind of working on it, you can also see that I messed up the Paradox up on the top corner there. So that's a little bit of a bummer. I should have let it dry a little bit longer, but I was just too excited. So you can see I'm trying to kind of fix the smudge a little bit right there. I wasn't confident that the nail striping tape would stay in place without the assistance of a top coat, so I just went ahead and put on the super glossy taco and figured that would keep the tape in place. And of course that does change the effect of Raven, bringing it back to that shiny, shimmery glitter polish. My last little bit of nail art here is using the striping tape again, but this time I'm going to remove it after I'm done painting. So I'm going to lay these down in a little pattern and then paint over it with the Paradox and hopefully get a cool design when I peel the striping tape back. I really don't do this technique very often, so I'm not going to say that this is an example of perfect technique, but I was just kind of playing around. I wanted to see what the colors looked like together. I really wanted to see what that Paradox looked like with the white. The trouble is you have to kind of apply this pretty thick because you want to peel the tape off while it's still wet, and if you don't peel it off very cleanly, you can also get some smudges. So it's not perfect, but you kind of get a sense for what it would look like, and I think that the Paradox looks great with the white. So I was pretty excited about this. I would definitely want to take my time and do it better in the future, but it's still a great example. And I am done swatching, so here is a recap of everything we did in this video. I am just in love with some of these colors, so I'm so happy with my purchases, and I was happy to share this with you. I hope you enjoyed the video as well. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments below. I hope that you will continue to watch my nail art videos in the future. And here is a little bonus video for you. This is my 3-year-old who loves nail polish. So he was really excited and wanted to paint one of the nail swatch sticks himself. And he made a little bit of a mess, but his favorite color is green, so I let him use one of my green Holo taco polishes. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe, and let me know what other types of videos you'd like to see.